Renee Allen. Welcome to Women's Business Report. We are here in Tysons Corner, Virginia, in the showroom of exclusive Automotive Group, home of Aston Martin, Bentley, and McLaren automobiles, for a reception honoring the 4 phenomenal women you will meet on today's show. When Dolly Oberoi grew up in India, teaching in her mom's school, she knew that technology could bridge the digital divide. With $200 and a backpack, she came to America. Now her award-winning company, C2 Technologies, has 5 locations in Virginia, Maryland, and Oklahoma. Her over 400 employees speak 26 languages and are from 14 nationalities. Here is a look at Dolly and her amazing staff.
Hi, I'm Dolly Oberoi. I'm the CEO of C2 Technologies. So everybody asked me how I got excited about this industry and how I got into this business. Well, this goes back a long ways. When I was a young woman growing up in India, I was teaching the first generation of learners in my mom's school. And I realized that I could teach all I wanted, but these folks had never left their homes. They were growing up in little shanty towns, and they couldn't relate to the rest of the universe. So I thought, what a great idea it would be to bridge the gap between these young children and the rest of the world through technology. So, of course, I set out on my journey. I had an epiphany that I could look for technology, bring it to India, and connect these kids to the rest of the universe. So that's what brought me to the United States. I came as a tourist with $200 and a backpack, but glint in my eyes because I wanted to look for technology. But, you know, what is technology? I had never even seen a computer.
Working with C2 is like being part of a family. We all know each other, we rely on each other, we all have the same goal and the same value, and that value is really a consumer or customer focus. We're good at what we do, we're allowed to be good at what we do because we don't have to be focused on other things. We've got an incredible support team at C2.
Once I came to the United States, I talked to several friends. I ended up going to Boston, where I visited some of the premier universities who were demonstrating how computers could be used to bring education to the desktops, to the people's homes, which is now, of course, a dream come true today. But in 1984, it was still a hope and a desire and something that may or may never come true.
C2 Technologies was founded on the qualities of innovation and excellence. Hi, I'm Dara Nicholls, and I'm Vice President of Federal Training Solutions here at C2 Technologies. Every employee here, regardless of their role, is expected to exhibit those qualities in their everyday work life. And because of that, it's a great place to work because we're members of a common team, all pulling for the same mission, the mission of developing award-winning products and services for our customers.
I applied to schools, I got very excited. I applied to schools, I got accepted, and learned about integrating technology in education. Well, then I went back to my country, and I was very excited about transferring technology, but they were not ready. Everybody laughed at me and said, yeah, right, technology, we've never seen a computer. Go back, do whatever you were doing, and then come back in 20 years. Well, who knew that India would lead in technology someday?
My name's Melinda Ben-Lemley. I'm a senior program manager here at C2, and I'm in the human capital group. And I really like working at this company primarily because of the size and the culture. We're just the right size, not too big that we can't collaborate across some of the solution areas that we provide, but we're not so small that we don't have the resources to implement our solutions. Being privately held, we really get that feeling of a family-owned business. The doors are open. We often collaborate in our offices or central spaces and think up ideas, and Dolly really likes to promote that kind of creative, innovative environment. And a lot of companies say that, but you can really see it happening here.
Well, I came back and I found myself out of a job here because people were not ready even here for technology. They talked, Apple computers had given computers to schools, but the schools didn't never use them. They had never even unboxed those computers. So what was I going to do with technology in education? So I started my own consulting practice. I was not about to give up. I started talking to government customers, commercial customers, about how they could train their employees using technology. For example, when people are in remote locations, you can't always send the trainers to the trainees. So how about taking the training to the trainers, to the learners through technology?
My name is Sheena Gill, and I'm General Counsel with C2 Technologies. I've been here for about 3 years, but I've known Dolly Oberoi for several years as she's been a mentor figure for me. Every attribute that I saw in her, I've seen her implement here firsthand at C2 Technologies. Creativity, innovation, leadership, and special attention to diversity. I have been remarkably pleased with the representation of women in the management team and in the senior leadership team. There is ample opportunity to be successful here professionally.
The way I think, because I come from Asia, is not the same way somebody thinks if they come from Latin America or from Africa or from the United States. So we have over 26 languages spoken, 14 different nationalities in our company.
Nok Sroitaum C2 ค่ะเริ่มต้นทำงานบริษัทนี้มา16 กว่าปีแล้วค่ะเริ่มต้นที่พนักงานต้อนรับจนมาถึงอยู่ด้านวิเคราะห์การเงินค่ะ Hi, my name is Nok Sroitaum C2. I'm doing some voiceover in Thai.
One of the most exciting parts of this entrepreneurial journey has been to assemble a talented team of people. And one of the things that I pride myself in is always looking for a diverse workforce. Not diversity for the sake of diversity, but the diversity of ideas, of thought, of process. Everybody brings something different to the table.
This is a fun place to work. You get to work with intellectuals here, and I have a great boss who always encourages us to, do better. And they really appreciate the work we do over here.
We have developed over 7,000 solutions over the last 25 years because of this wonderful, talented, and diverse workforce. So we really pride ourselves in bringing the talented team to the table first to meet our customers' missions.
By the 3rd grade, with prodding from her father, Angela Pryor knew 2 things she wanted to do in life: run track and make a difference with her life. Those are 2 of the many amazing things she accomplished. Angela, like her dad, went on to run track on a full scholarship, and later she and friends started an IT company, Prysm Technology. 9 years later, she owns 100% of Prysm Technology.
I'm Angela Pryor, Chief Executive Officer of Prysm Technology, Inc. For over 10 years, Prysm has been providing information technology support to our clients. Specializing in software development and network engineering, we pride ourselves in hiring best-in-class talent to provide full enterprise solutions to our customers. Our motto is reflecting the best in IT. Prysm is a small business, very family-focused. Our goal is to really look for people who have a passion for technology and an interest in the areas that are driving software development in our industry. As a minority woman, I usually don't see people like myself in my industry. It is very much a male-dominated industry. I think what's made Prysm Technology successful is the fact that I have deep expertise in the IT arena and also customer intimacy, and I understand the direction that our government agencies are moving in.
My name is Ohmar Land, Office Manager for Prysm Technology. Known Angela for nearly 20 years now. We met at Appalachian State University. We were track teammates, and Angela on the track was a superstar. She ran several events. She is an awesome person, and she's one that is very competitive. She is one that is a true leader, both on the track and off the track. And here we are, and she owns her own business. How many of us, our age, mid-30s, can say we own our own business?
Dream the impossible, seek the unknown, achieve greatness. Hi, I'm Angela's mother, Sandra Abram. I always knew that Angela would be a very successful person in life. From day one, even when she was a baby in a crib, she was, after a couple of weeks, starting to hold her head up, just wanting to really be adventurous, and I could tell she was going to achieve great things.
I've always had a passion for information technology. I received my undergraduate degree from Appalachian State University, And then I also received my executive MBA from Virginia Tech. So I started my career as a software developer with Northrop Grumman Task. And then I eventually decided to start out on my own, and I formed Prysm Technology in 2005. So since that time, we have continued to grow as a small minority-owned business. We have multiple partners, Mantech, Leidos, Booz Allen Hamilton, and also, ironically, I've had a very strong partnership with Northrop Grumman Task as well.
Working in the government IT field specifically, you don't see many faces like Angela running this type of company. I'm very impressed with her. She is just inspiring. I remember sitting in the computer lab at Appalachian State. She comes in and she tells us that she got her government clearance. None of us knew what that was, but we knew that it was important. We knew that she would go on to do great things, and she has. We are very excited. I'm very excited for what she's doing, what she's done, and I'm more excited about what she will do. She has a bright future ahead of her, and I'm excited to work very closely with her.
We didn't know exactly what she would pursue in life as far as profession, but we knew that she would be a great leader and achieve great things.
In addition to Prysm Technology, we also own another company, Intervision, which provides startup and emerging businesses with the tools they need to come to market quicker, faster, and better, leveraging the lessons learned and experience gained through Prysm. At Intervision, our motto is, your vision realized. Community service is very important to me. One event that had an amazing impact on my life was the People's Inaugural. With this event, one of my mentors, Mr. Earl Stafford, spent over $1 million of his own dollars to bring people from multiple states. We had Hurricane Katrina survivors from Louisiana, people that were surviving domestic abuse situations, and others that were in transition and didn't have homes. He recognized the significance of having a first Black president and wanted to bring them to DC in order to celebrate the inauguration. So by the time we had the ball at the end of the weekend, there were several donations from large companies and individuals that provided gowns, time and service for makeup and hair, and you didn't know who were his honored guests and who were volunteers and just regular attendees. So the reason this was so impactful in my life is he brought a lot of self-esteem. We really paid honor to these people. And I think ultimately not only changed their mindset and gave them a lot of respect, but I think it changed their lives. It was definitely an inspirational moment, and I only hope to one day be able to do something similar for someone else. Prysm Technology was formed in 2005. Prysm, spelled P-R-Y-S-M, was named after the three founders, myself, Angela Pryor, Bernard Sloan, and Trevor Morris. After 9 years, I am happy to report that Prysm Technology, Inc. is now a 100% woman-owned business.
I've really watched Angela grow and expand her business. I'm so proud of her. Angela Pryor, Chief Executive Officer of Prysm Technology.
Our third honoree was also a track star. Michelle Wiseman ran track at Largo High School in Prince George's County, and like Angela, knew at an early age what she wanted to pursue as a profession. Like our first two women business leaders, her desire was in a profession dominated by men, mortuary science. After delaying her destiny, the Wiseman Funeral Home was created, and Michelle's clients praise her for being a source of extreme comfort in a very emotional time.
My name is Stewart C. Stevens, Sr. I met the Wiseman on July the 4th, 2013, when I lost my wife of 55 years. The Wiseman was called, and they came to my house at the time when we was in a very bad condition. As far as I just had lost my wife after the 55 years. My whole family was there. She passed in the living room, and all of the family was there. I have 4 sons and 2 daughters. And we were in pretty bad shape until Mrs. Wiseman came and kind of calmed us down. And she explained everything to us perfectly. She told us what she could do and how she could do it, and we agreed to do that, and she did just that. Her work was impeccable.
Hello, my name is Michelle Reese Wiseman. I am owner and principal mortician of Wiseman Funeral Home in Clinton, Maryland. We're a full-service funeral care provider. We specialize in earth burial, cremation, memorial services, national and international shipping of human remains. Welcome to my world.
I'm Charles Edward Sellman, and I met the Wisemans in February of 2014. I lost my father-in-law, and we were looking for funeral directors, and we were referred, and we called the Wisemans, and they said, you know, we can make this easy on you. We can come out to your residence. And we said that was great. And they came out, and they met with the family, and they made things extremely easy on the family.
When people find out that I'm a mortician, of course they're very curious, and they always want to know, Michelle, how did you become a mortician, and why would you pick this field? And I always tell them that it's just, it's almost like a calling. It's a ministry for me, and it's very natural. It's a very beautiful science, and something that I really enjoy doing.
When we came to the viewing, we were just shocked to see how well my wife looked, how she was prepared. She looked like a doll laying there that Miss Wiseman, the organization, them had did such wonderful work. And I promised Miss Wiseman and her husband that if anybody ever passed in my family, including myself, that we would be there. And they are the best people that I've met out of all of the services that I had to go through with.
She had a wide range of arrangements. I mean, she made us actually feel at home in our own home. And the whole family was just so calm, you know, during that time. And she went over everything, and she covered all bases. After, you know, a meeting with her, she covered the burial arrangements, the repast, everything. We did not have to leave the house for anything. And that was just so comforting during that time, because everybody was grieving, mourning, and she just had everything perfect.
When people think of morticians, generally they think of the old-fashioned type of older man, the older gentleman that might be doing this work. And I like to think of myself as the new Jack, the new generation mortician. Statistics show that right now in the field of mortuary science, over 57% of the enrollment in the universities to be morticians are females. So we've come to a new generation now where females are actually caring for families in a very unique way. I think that we bring in a warmth in the industry, a gentleness and a kindness, an attention to detail that's really different from days past.
I lost my mom 25 years ago, and that was extremely hard on my wife and I because we made the arrangements. And I wish we had met the Wisemans during that period, because what we went through then versus what we did in February with my father-in-law, it was just dramatic. It was just so easy. And she is so confident to the family and the needs of the family.
My wife was an excellent homemaker. She taking care of the family. She taking care of me. She was a wonderful, wonderful person. And it hurt so bad that when we lost her, we had to find somebody that we knew could do a beautiful job. And Miss Wiseman, she came to the house, explained everything to us, and we signed the contract. She did a beautiful job. The job was impeccable. It was so that when we came to the viewing, we couldn't believe our eyes. We came into the funeral home crying, sad, but when we seen my wife, everybody just said, oh, Lord, look at this. They had fixed her up so good. She looked like a doll laying there.
My goal in life is, of course, to continue the profession, to train up very well-trained men and women in the field of mortuary science. This particular field has in itself a very unique set of skills, something that's very distinct from any other profession in the whole world. I'm very proud to be a part of the wonderful world of mortuary science. And so not only am I gratified in caring for loved ones and people that they leave behind, but I'm also gratified when I can teach the craft effectively, the proper care and handling of human remains. So that's one of the things that I'd like to leave a legacy that reflects teaching. I'd like to leave a deposit in the earth of little morticians that have been trained well to do this with every ounce of integrity and ethics as I've been trained to do.
In any good story, you have to have a happy ending and end on a high note. And that's what Women's Business Report has, thanks to Apostle Ethel Taylor. Imagine being a letter carrier and getting bitten by a dog. That in itself would make you fear dogs. As a matter of fact, Ethel for a long time feared dogs, but she feared fear more than anything else. By using faith and pursuing through, that former dog bite victim is now the owner of Doggie Washerette. Dog lovers have made her Upper Northwest DC location the place to pamper your pooch.
Hi, my name is Ethel Taylor, and I'm the owner of the Doggie Washerette. I want to share with you my story, how I got into the dog industry. About 13 years ago, my sister and I went to a self-serve dog wash in Richmond, where we're from. She has 2 large Rottweilers, and she had found this place to wash her dogs herself. So when we got there, there were 2 large human bathtubs that were built up on wooden platforms. And I said to myself, this is pretty cool. And I don't know of anything like this in Washington. If I ever did anything on my own, maybe this is something I would consider.
Hi, I'm Erin Malone. My boyfriend and I, Scott, have been coming to Doggie Washerette for the past 5 months now. We've been residents of DC for quite a few years, and I've had Sophie for 7 years. But we have had some issues at other dog washing facilities where you pay them nearly $100 to wash your dog, and maybe you don't quite trust the people and you get your dog back and they're still wet. So we thought we'd give this place a try, and Ethel was amazing. When I met her, she hung out with Sophie. She took her in the back for a while and just got acclimated with her, and then she washed her, called me, I come pick her up, and she looked and smelled wonderful. So I was instantly hooked.
Doggie Washerette is a self-serve dog wash where you can come and wash your dog yourself. We have everything you need, just bring the dog. Our feature is the K9000 self-serve dog wash. It's a dog wash that's self-contained. The water and the shampoo come out together. The dryer is attached. It takes cash and credit cards. You do it yourself. Your dog is comfortable, restrained properly, and you have everything you need. We take the hassle out of washing your dog. We have grooming tables available, which no one else gives customers the opportunity to use. Professional equipment, furminators, brushes, toothbrush, toothpaste, ear cleaner. Everything's provided for you, all included in one price, no matter the size or the breed of your dog. You can take better care of your dog. We help you do that. That's our motto. For only $20, you can wash and dry your dog. We say around here, just bring the dog. We have everything you need. We have towels, specialty shampoo, shampoo brushes, ear cleaner, cotton swabs. We have furminators. If your dog's shedding all over your house, come here and use ours. Also, we have professional grooming equipment that you can borrow so you don't have to go out and buy it yourself. Toothbrushes, doggy toothpaste. Never brush your dog's teeth with your toothpaste. We also have hand dryers in case your dog's more sensitive to noise. We even have cologne and baby powder cologne for puppies, and disposable aprons so you don't get wet. Another aspect of my business that I think is very special is the therapeutic grooming, which goes beyond just a cute breed cut, but truly trying to meet the dog where he has need as far as his skin and his coat are concerned, whether it be extremely oily, whether it be extremely dry. I have 3 different regimens that I will pull from to meet your dog at his need and to truly get him into a better place as far as the health of his coat and skin, as well as the cuteness of the cut.
He's a little too big and a little too frisky to have at the house. And we had him out in the woods today, and he got into a few things, so nice to have him clean and fresh, especially since when it's cold like this, he likes to hop into bed at night. So having a clean, nice smelling dog jumping in the bed might be a little better than the kind of skunky one. We'll see.
Right now we're into our 2nd year of grooming services, and over 400 full groom clients I have at the moment. So God has blessed us, and the self-serve continues to grow, the full grooming continues to grow. Joy is our ambassador, and she was recently certified as a therapy dog. So she goes out into the community, to nursing homes, to hospitals, and she brings joy to all those who know her. All of our customers love her, and they look forward to seeing her when they come to the Doggie Washerette. As you can see, she's the product of one of my many creative grooming classes. This is non-toxic doggy dye that just brings attention and gets her love from everyone who sees her. We'd like to thank the Women's Business Report for spotlighting us today. And if you're a woman in business, go for it. If you'd like more information about the Doggie Washerette, visit our website, doggiewasherette.com. We're also on Facebook at Doggie Washerette. And Joy has her own Facebook page, Joy the Poodle.
We at Women's Business Report would like to thank all of our honorees for their contributions to making history. Their accomplishments are inspirational to all of us. Hopefully you are now ready to go after your destiny. We would like to thank Exclusive Automotive Group, Washington, D.C.'s home of Aston Martin, Bentley, and McLaren for hosting our reception. Tonight's scrumptious food was provided by Catering by Uptown. My outfit was provided by Nagwa's Boutique in Mitchellville Plaza, and my hair by the fashionista Angel at Palo Grande. Our website is womensbusinessreport.com. Please join us on Twitter at WomenBiz, B-U-S, Women's Biz. I am Renee Allen with the Women Business Report.